Did you know that every person has at least one skill that they can turn into a full-time income? And no, I'm not talking about your ability to binge watch Netflix in record time. In this video, I'll reveal 10 ways that you can monetize your knowledge, rank from quick cash to long-term wealth building. So make sure you stick around until the end of this video to learn which one is the most profitable. Hi, my name is Austin Godbolt and I teach platform-proof monetization. I teach you step-by-step how to make money online without relying on social media or unpredictable and unstable algorithms. And if you want to be added to the globe, comment down below with your city, state, zip code, province, or country, and I'll get you pinned. Let's go ahead and get into this list of the 10 best ways to monetize your knowledge in 2025. Number 10 are digital products. Now, digital products are the easiest way to package up and sell your knowledge. Basically, with digital products, you are going to create downloadable guides, PDFs, cheat sheets, planners, or templates, and your customers are going to buy them and get a direct result. And this is based 100% on what you know. And this is how you're going to get started. Step number 1 is to simply pick a topic that people already ask you about. You just have to have lots of people already asking your advice. This can be anything from budgeting to fitness, cooking, literally anything. It'll work. Step number 2 is to create some sort of downloadable PDF. This can be a checklist, planner, template, cheat sheet, or even an Excel spreadsheet if you're into budget trackers. Now you can create these for free using a software like Canva or Google Docs. And then the final step is to sell your product. You can sell it for free using Gumroad, or if you have your own website, you can sell it through WordPress or Gbolt systems. Now you might be wondering, how long does it take to actually see results? Now normally it'll take between 1 and 2 weeks if you market it properly. And the best way to market this is through social media. You can also sell it to your friends and family, but don't expect them to buy. Now your earning potential will vary. On the low end, you can make $100 per month. If you're in a strong and competitive niche, you can make $3,000 per month on the medium side. And on the high end, you could make $50K per month with your digital product. While it sounds good, there are some pros and cons to creating and selling digital products. One pro is that it becomes passive income after the initial setup process. Another pro is that you don't have to have any inventory in your garage or basement, and you don't have to ship anything out. Now, a few cons: there is a lot of competition. There are going to be a lot of people in the space selling what you sell, especially if you're doing it over on Etsy. And the hardest part is, quite honestly, the marketing. Most people fail selling their digital products because they don't market it properly. Creating and selling digital products are best for people that love creating things to help other people and that seek passive income. While it is great for some people, it will not work for others. There's 2 specific type of people this isn't going to work for. If you don't like doing the content creation part, you're going to hate this. And 2, if you don't like marketing, this isn't for you. If you could turn any skill into a digital product, what would it be? Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Number 9, coaching or consulting. Here, you're going to get paid for your advice on a one-to-one basis. Here, simply put, people are going to pay you for your expertise. Now, don't get scared off by expertise. You don't have to be an expert in any of this stuff. As I mentioned with digital products, you just need to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of the people that are behind you. And it's really simple to get started. Step 1, define your area of expertise. Again, if you've got knowledge, skills, and experience, it's perfect. Step 2, offer one-to-one Zoom sessions where you give your expertise based on the questions that they're asking. Step number 3, decide how you're going to charge. You can either charge per hour or you can offer coaching packages. Now you might be wondering how long it will take you to see results, and it depends on your target audience and it depends on how big of a following you already have, but you could start seeing results in as soon as 1 week. Now, as far as earning potential, on the low end, you could see about $500 per month with just a few clients. On the medium end, you can make about $5,000 per month, which would allow you to go full time. And on the high end, you could make $50,000 or more per month. And if you add in group coaching, it'll help you scale to that number much easier. Now that we've talked about earning potential, let's talk about the pros and cons of getting into coaching and consulting. The biggest and most obvious pro is that this is the quickest way that you can monetize your knowledge and your skills. Another pro is that you don't actually need a product up front. People are going to meet with you via Zoom or Google Meet, and they're just going to ask you questions that you can answer. One of the biggest cons of one-on-one coaching and consulting is it's really difficult to scale. You only have so many days in the week to meet with people, and so you're kind of limited. Another drawback or con is that it does require strong communication skills. If you are unable to communicate your knowledge and skills, people aren't going to want to pay for you. That ends up being a poor customer experience. Now, this is a great opportunity for people who are looking for immediate income and who like helping others. Because you are simply getting paid for your knowledge, as soon as someone books a session with you, you get paid. Now, this isn't for you if you hate talking to people. Stay away from this opportunity. If you hate talking to people and you start one-on-one coaching and consulting, it is going to drain the life out of you. You're going to be frustrated. You are going to dread getting on these phone calls. So I would tell you to avoid it like the plague. Also, this is not for you if you don't want to trade time for money. As I mentioned a bit earlier, you only have so many hours in the week, and working with people one-on-one for 1 hour or 2 hours is going to take that time away. Now, if you know someone that is already great at giving advice, share this video with them because we should help them get started with their coaching and consulting business. Number 8, teaching online courses. The great thing about teaching online courses is that it allows you to teach people at scale. You simply would turn your knowledge and expertise into a structured step-by-step course. One of the biggest benefits of courses over just watching YouTube videos is that there is a linear path. Oftentimes with YouTube, people have to watch one video here and then go search and find the next helpful video. But with a structured course, it's all laid out. And the videos are usually a bit more concise, and they are value-packed and not just long-winded. So here's the easiest way to start teaching your online course. For this one, you are simply going to choose a clear transformation. And a transformation just means you are helping someone get from point A to point B. Point A could be not knowing how to change a tire to point B, changing the tire. Another transformation could be teaching someone how to get their first 10,000 followers on TikTok. Once you have your transformation, you are going to record short step-by-step video lessons. And you can do this 100% for free. There are tons of softwares out there that allow you to record your voice and your video if you want. You can even use your iPhone or smartphone to record your lessons and then upload them to different websites. You can use a website like Teachable, Kajabi, or Gbolt Systems to upload and host your course, and then you just have to market it. Now you might be wondering, how long will this take to actually start seeing results? And typically you can start seeing your first sale within 2 to 4 weeks. And as far as earning potential goes, on the low end, you can expect to make about $1,000 per month. If you're decent at marketing, you can make $10,000 per month. And if you're really good at marketing and people love your course, you can make $100,000 or more simply with your online course. Now that we know about the earning potential, let's talk about the pros and cons of teaching online courses. The biggest pro is that it's infinitely scalable. You create this thing once and you can sell it to 8 billion people if you wanted to. Another benefit is that there is no one-to-one work needed unless they want to pay you an additional fee. One of the biggest drawbacks of creating an online course is the upfront work required. You are going to invest literally hours creating this course and then editing it down so that people get the most upfront action-packed amount of value, which could be frustrating, especially if nobody buys it. The second con is that you probably will need an audience, or you need to be building an audience while you're creating your online course. Now, this is great for people that want long-term passive income because, again, you build this asset once and it sits there forever. But this isn't for you if you hate recording videos. This will feel painful. While you can do this faceless, people will get more value if you show your face on camera. Also, this isn't for you if you don't want to market your course. If you don't market your course, no one's going to see it and nobody's going to buy it. Number 7, membership communities. Now, this is great for recurring revenue based on your expertise. Essentially, a membership community is where people are going to pay you every single month for more of your knowledge and access directly to you. Here, you're going to offer exclusive content like maybe exclusive workshops or courses, coaching, and private group chats. And here's how you can get started step by step. Step number 1, pick a niche where people have an ongoing problem. Again, this could be literally anything: fitness, helping people make or save money, or anything else that you can think of. Step number 2, create a private community. You can create a private community using School, Gbolt Systems, Mighty Networks. There's a million choices out there. Step number 3, you are going to create things to help them solve their problem. You can offer weekly Q&As, hot seat sessions, planners, templates, cheat sheets, anything that you think will help them achieve the result faster and easier. Again, you might be wondering, how long will it take to see results? This one's going to take a little bit longer, 1 to 2 months. However, recurring income is great because you get paid every single month from the same customers. No more hunting and finding and starting off from zero at the beginning of every single month. On the low end, you could make $500 per month, assuming that 10 people pay you $50 per month. If you make it to about 200 members, that's about $10,000 per month. And on the high end, you could make $100,000 per month with your membership community. Let's go ahead and talk about a few pros and cons of offering membership communities. First and foremost, the biggest pro is predictable monthly reoccurring income. As I mentioned before, no more starting off at zero at the beginning of every single month. You have a few people that are going to carry over from the previous month, and so they're going to continue to pay you. Another pro is that you build a loyal and sustainable audience. They're going to consume all of your content, and they're going to be your biggest cheerleaders and advocates. A biggest con of having a community is that it requires a lot of content and engagement. You will need to be active inside of your community and offer Q&A sessions to make sure that people are getting their result. Another con is people might cancel at any time, which would result in you having to find 1 or 2 people to replace that person. Now, this type of opportunity is best for people that enjoy building communities and like recurring income. Now, this isn't for you if you don't want to talk to your community. If you find that posting in community forums multiple times per day or at least week is overwhelming, this isn't going to work for you. And if you struggle with consistency, this isn't going to work for you as well, because your members are going to leave and you're going to be frustrated and angry that you're not making reoccurring income. If you want to learn more about creating a membership community, comment checklist down low and I'll make a checklist and send it out to you. Number 6, writing and selling ebooks. This is great for low effort and evergreen income. Essentially, what you're going to do with an ebook is you are going to convert your knowledge into the written format. And it enables you to sell that book forever, even when you're on vacation. And here's how you're going to get started. It doesn't get any easier than this. Step number 1, you're going to write a book that is no longer than 50 pages. You can even use AI to help you format the book and give you a strong outline. Step number 2, you are going to write this book using Google Docs or Microsoft Word. Step number 3, you are going to decide how you sell this book. You can sell the book using Gumroad, Amazon, Gbolt systems, or even your website. Now, this will probably take you between 2 and 3 weeks to write the book and to actually start making money from it, so this is kind of a long-term play. And on the low end, your earning potential is about $300 per month. If you market it well, you can make about $5,000 per month. And if you want to scale it, you could scale it to as high as $50,000 or more per month. And one of the biggest pros of creating an ebook is that there are low startup costs. You literally don't pay anything. The other pro is that once it's published, it's passive income. However, a few drawbacks: it does take time to write and format the book. You might want to consider hiring somebody over on Fiverr to help you out with that. And the other drawback is if you're going to sell it through Amazon, there's a lot of competition. A third drawback that I find is that ebooks can be a little bit devalued because AI is out there and it can help write ebooks in a matter of minutes, and you don't have to be an expert to enter in a prompt into ChatGPT. Now, this is for you if you love writing and you want a hands-off business. However, this isn't for you if you hate writing. Stay away from this one. And again, just like many of the other ones, this is not for you if you don't plan on promoting your new digital product. Number 5 is affiliate marketing. And here, you're simply going to make money based on your recommendation. Now, affiliate marketing is recommending products and services that people already know, use, and love. Think of it like this. Your best friend asks you your recommendation on an upcoming movie, and you tell them that movie's terrible. However, go try this movie. Because your friend knows, likes, and trusts your opinion, they go see the movie that you recommend. Affiliate marketing is the same way, except for you get paid for it. Here's how you get started with affiliate marketing. Find one product or service that you know and love. Next, find how to become an affiliate for that product. If it's a physical product that you bought on Amazon, you can become an affiliate for Amazon. Once you apply and you get accepted, you are going to get affiliate links where you're going to share those affiliate links in the content that you create. You can create content on social media, YouTube, or even a blog, simply talking about the product and comparing the product to some of its competitors. Now, this one does take a little bit longer to start seeing results. It can take you up to 4 weeks before you earn your first commission or sale. And on the low end, you'll probably make about $500 per month, all depending on the product or service that you're recommending. And on the high end, you'll make $100K per month. That's assuming that you promote high ticket offers or products that will pay you a commission of $500 or more per sale. Now, one of the biggest cons of affiliate marketing is that you don't need your own products or services. You're just recommending other people's stuff. The other pro is that it's scalable. If you're in the right niche and you're promoting the right product or service, you can scale this to the moon. However, one of the biggest drawbacks is it does take time to build trust with people that you don't know. People on the internet are naturally skeptical, and this is no different. Another drawback is some places aren't affiliate marketer friendly. Some websites will ban you or at least not allow you to put affiliate links directly in their platform, so that's something you've got to be aware of. Affiliate marketing is for you if you enjoy creating content and recommending other people's products and services. However, this isn't for you if you don't want to create content. You've got no way to get in front of the right people. Also, this isn't for you if you are chasing commissions. If you've ever seen a Facebook post where people are just saying buy, 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 those are usually affiliate marketers, and those people never succeed. You have to attract people to you with the right type of content, build trust quickly, and then convert that trust into dollars by having them click on your affiliate links. Number 4, pay webinars and workshops. Here, you're going to teach live for a profit. This is one of my favorite ways to make money. It's kind of like a combination of offering an online course, but you're doing it live, and offering coaching and consultation. You help people achieve a result, and you get to teach what you know, which helps build trust and credibility. And you can answer their questions in real time, which also furthers trust and credibility and helps set you up for future products and services that you plan on selling. And this is, again, one of the easiest ways to get started. You simply pick a niche or topic that you know intimately. Once you have a topic, simply create an outline for a 1 or 2 hour workshop. Then you're going to promote on social media or mailing list. In fact, I promoted my live workshop through TikTok, and I was able to accumulate a whole bunch of people purchasing the workshop. And then here, you're simply going to charge between $20 and $300 for access to the Zoom. Now, you can start seeing results relatively quickly with this offer. It would take you between 1 and 2 weeks to start actually having people come in and buy. On the low end, you can make an additional $500 per month with your live workshop. The medium range, you can make about $10,000 per month. And then on the high end, you can make $50K or more per month offering live workshops. And I think one of the biggest pros of offering live workshops is you simply are teaching what you know in a live format. You're not spending time putting together a course and hoping somebody buys. You are doing it in real time. I also like that you can build authority and trust by communicating directly with your audience, which not a lot of influencers are willing to do these days. One of the biggest drawbacks is that it does require live presentation skills. And along with that, you have to be effective in communicating your message and skills, or else people are going to get frustrated. Now, I think this is a great opportunity for people that love teaching and engaging with their audience. This is not for you if you hate public speaking. You'll hate this. And once again, if you can't market, nobody will show up. So make sure that you have the marketing aspect down or find a different opportunity. Number 3, freelancing. Here, you're going to turn your skills into services. You can simply offer your expertise on websites like Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour, or even Angie's List. This one, real simple to get started. You simply identify a skill that people are willing to pay for. In my experience, they're willing to pay for almost anything technical, anything writing, or anything that's going to make their life easier and less frustrating. You can find skills like writing. For me, it was building out WordPress websites, and even chat prompt engineering people were willing to pay for. Next, you're simply going to set up profiles on your various websites. I also recommend that you create a social media account talking about your skills, and then you can simply get clients through creating content and even posting on different job boards like Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour, as I mentioned. Now, you can start seeing results relatively quickly with this opportunity too. It will take you between 1 and 2 weeks to start earning your first client, and the earning potential on this one's a little bit lower. On the low end, you can make $1,000 per month. On the medium end, you're probably looking between $3,000 and $5,000 per month. And on the high end, if you're really good at what you're doing and really good at getting clients, you can make probably $10,000 or more. Now, the great thing with this opportunity is that this is the fastest way to start getting paid from your skills. And again, it doesn't require any upfront cost. However, the biggest drawback is that this is active income and it requires a ton of your time, energy, and attention to detail. And the reason why I stopped doing it is client management can be incredibly stressful. You might have to hunt people down to get payment, or at least the second half of your payment, and that's no fun for anyone. Now, this is best for people that have a technical skill like graphic design, building out WordPress websites, and people that want to get paid quickly. But this is not for you if you don't like working with clients. Stay away from this one. And this is not for you if you're looking for passive income. Comment down below WordPress if you want to learn how I started making $2,500 per client simply building out 5-page WordPress websites. Number 3, YouTube automation. Here you're going to make money without showing your face. Simply put, you are going to build a faceless YouTube channel. Here you're going to use AI to help you create the scripts, the voiceovers, the B-roll, anything and everything, and you're essentially going to get paid from it. And the great part about this opportunity is that there are multiple ways that you can get paid. You can make money with digital products that you create, affiliate marketing, creating memberships, all of it really under one umbrella. And this is really simple to get started. You simply pick a niche. Ideally, you want to pick a niche that has a lot of interest, that has a high CPM, and something that people are actively searching for. Next, you are going to use AI for your voiceovers and script writing, and then you can monetize with ads, affiliate marketing, creating your own digital products, and even building out a community. Now, this one does take a little bit longer to start seeing results, between 3 and 6 months. The reason why this one takes a little bit longer is because you're not showing your face, and people are going to be hesitant to click on your affiliate links because the know, like, and trust factor just isn't there. So you're going to need more followers and views to make as much money as someone that's showing their face. Now, on the low end, you could expect to make about $1,000 per month. The medium amount of money you can make is about $10,000 per month, and the extremely successful faceless YouTube channels can make over $100,000 per month when you combine ad revenue with affiliate marketing and digital product. Now, the biggest pro with this opportunity is that you can start generating passive income, and you don't need to show your face. You can remain in the shadows. The biggest con is that this does take months to start seeing success. You could be uploading literally for months and not get any traffic. And the other drawback is the AI generated content must be high quality. There's a lot of people putting out junk on YouTube, and that junk isn't getting any views, and people wonder why it's not working. This is best for people that love all aspects of YouTube except for being on camera. They like the editing, they enjoy automation, and getting the most out of AI and prompt engineering. This is also for people that really want passive income and an asset that they can sell in the future. This is not for you if you're looking for quick cash. As I mentioned, this can take 3 to 6 months to start seeing any money. This also is not for you if you hate video creation, hate AI, and you want to go back to 2010 when there was no AI at all. Number 2, podcasting. Yes, you can monetize your voice and conversations. Simply put, you are going to create a podcast based on your expertise. Here you can monetize with sponsorships, affiliate links, digital products, and even support from the community. And here's how you can get started in 3 steps. Step number 1, pick a topic that you know a lot about. Step number 2 is find podcasting websites like Anchor or Spotify. You can even use Buzzsprout or Riverside to create the podcast. And then the third step is monetization. As I mentioned, you can monetize with ads, sponsorships, affiliate links, digital products, and even building an online community. Now, if you're consistent, you could start seeing results in as quickly as 2 to 4 months. And when I mean consistent, you probably need to upload 2 to 3 podcast episodes per week for the first 2 to 4 months. Now, on the low end, you'll make about $500 per month, and that's mostly going to be through affiliate links. Once you get up and running and become established, you can make about $5,000 per month, and that's going to be with adding in sponsors and potentially your own digital product that you create. And then on the high end, you could make $50K or more per month, but the sponsors are going to be of high quality, and you're going to have multiple revenue streams feeding from that podcast. Now, the biggest pro is that when you create a podcast, it builds authority. You are instantly seen as an expert in your industry. Another benefit is that you can repurpose your podcast across multiple platforms. That one podcast episode could be a YouTube video and then broken down into individual TikToks or YouTube shorts. The biggest drawback is that it takes time to launch a successful podcast. Most people don't have the patience, and that's why they fail. And another drawback is that it's very difficult to monetize early on. People want to see traffic and results before they start agreeing to work with you as a sponsor. Now, this is great for people that love talking, storytelling, and deep conversations. Now, this is not for you if you absolutely hate hearing your own voice. And this will not work for you if you struggle with consistency. As I mentioned early on, you've got to upload at least 2 new podcast episodes per week if you want to gain any traction. And the number one way that you can monetize your skill is licensing your knowledge. Now, this is the ultimate passive income stream that people are striving for. Here, you're simply going to create educational content once, and then you can license it to schools, universities, and anyone else that is looking to share that knowledge with other people. And the best part about it is that once you license it out, you'll start getting royalties and you'll make truly passive income. To get started, you're going to turn your expertise into educational materials. This can include courses, workbooks, and even training guides. Next, you're going to partner with corporations, online academies, or licensing platforms. And finally, you can kick back and relax because you'll get paid anytime someone decides to use your knowledge. While this is a great opportunity, it can take a little while to get up and running. You can start seeing payment or results between 1 and 6 months, depending on your connection. And you can expect to make about $1,000 on the low end, or if you partner with corporations, you can make $100,000 per month simply licensing your knowledge. And as I mentioned, the great thing about this opportunity is that it is truly passive once you get everything up and running. And you don't need to create content unless you really want to. However, one of the biggest drawbacks is that it does take time to get all of this set up and to negotiate any potential deals. And the other drawback is that it does require a higher level of expertise that businesses find valuable and are willing to pay for. Now, this is best for experts that want truly passive income and have a track record of showing and displaying their expertise. This is not for you if you have no specialized knowledge, you won't have anything to sell. And this is not for you if you want instant or quick results. As I mentioned, this can take 6 months or more to start seeing some results. Now that you know about the 10 different ways that you can monetize your skills, watch this video next if you want to learn how to monetize your YouTube channel in just 2 days.